Welcome to Screenshowman. Today we are going to react or revisit perfect episodes of the perfect series. If you didn't watch any of the series, then I would recommend not to watch this video and please go and watch the series. We have around 5 series, and in that series I have selected few episodes which you would definitely love. We have Chernobyl, Dark, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. This is not the ranking video, this is just a reaction. After the video you can comment down which one is your favorite out of the list. So can we start? If you didn't watch any of the series, please watch at least one of it and come back because this video contains spoilers. Let's start with Dark. Dark won't disappoint you, or it never gives the feel of Game of Thrones, but it won't end like unfinished. And while Dark's final season does not deliver on every single thread, it does provide an overall great culmination of the story. So let's start with Dark final episode. The episode name is Paradise. During the COVID time we used to watch this.
Jede Reise hat einen Anfang.
After watching this, I forgot where I'm living.
Hat wie du jemanden verloren.
This guy is the
Und wie
main
du hat
culprit.
versucht, jemanden von den Toten zurückzuholen.
I really like this work. It was so nice. You won't believe I kept this song as my ringtone. Because of the video, because of the presentation, because of the lyrics.
Schenkt abwechselnd in der einen und in der anderen Welt allen ihr Leben. Wer bist du?
Finally she's asking.
Eva, ihr hättet niemals existieren dürfen, damit ich zu dem werde, was ich heute bin. Du weißt, was du tun musst. Mach schnell.
I forgot all these people. That time I had this graph. Personally, it is my favorite scene. If you didn't watch also, you will enjoy the scene. Wow. How was it? Smooth like butter. She's going to ask who is this.
Ist ihre tot.
Aber man kann sich mit uns versöhnen. Das werden Sie niemals vergessen.
He is in somewhere else. Both of them can't hear each other. This is kind of inspiration from Interstellar. They both joined. They're going to stop the accident. They're trying.
Geht mal nach Hause.
Die Brücke ist versperrt. Dann senkt der Weg.
They have changed their fate.
Und irgendwie war die Welt zu Ende.
Because she knows everything. This is how Dark episodes end. For watching Dark, you need a lot of presence of mind and mindfulness. So let's start with another one. Next, we will see Chernobyl. Last episode. It was a disaster happened in 1986. The place name is Chernobyl. The disaster was nuclear leak in a power station. This episode is an excruciating and moment by moment lead up to the explosion. This is the final episode, total 5 episodes. After 4 episodes of seeing terrible cost of accident, audience is practically screaming at the night shift crew not to listen these idiotic orders from Dyatlov. Let's watch.
Fix the remaining reactors.
You have a chance to talk to the world. Someone has to start telling the truth.
This was the before world.
What does he get off
It's
to?
not the grid controller's decision, Dyatlov.
Went to the doctor yesterday. How's your health?
You don't know?
From Vienna. Do you read German?
Finally hear the truth.
And do what with it?
Insist on reform.
The USSR has determined that justice be carried out by Akimovich Sherbina, Deputy Chairman of the Council of Ministers and head.
Of all things, a safety test. Why was there need for a safety test at all? Reactor number 4 was not new when the accident occurred. Plant Director Viktor Brukhanov signed this document, certifying the completion of the construction of the reactor.
To understand what happened that night, we have to go back 10 hours earlier, April 25th, the day the test was meant to take place.
This is
There
what
was a shift
happened.
change.
Enough. He's just a little boy. He's got more hair on his face than on his balls.
Room as soon as you can.
He's already here.
Came in early. Something about a test.
You see?
Sasha.
This is where it started.
Turbine rundown. We tried it last year. They couldn't do it on the day shift, so they've given it to us.
To do something I've never done before with the outlook looking over my shoulder.
Oh, don't worry. We'll do it together. Do the instructions now.
They are reading the instructions.
Manual for the rundown test. We did it last year. Yes, in the program there's instructions of what to do, and then well, there's a lot of things crossed out. What should I? Well, what should I? It's just to follow the crossed out instructions.
It's a human problem created by the delay.
Exactly.
All the operators do is maintain balance. Uranium fuel,
He nicely explaining.
boron control rods. They reduce reactivity like brakes on a car. But there's a third factor to consider: water. Cool water takes heat out of the system. As it does, it turns to steam, or what we call a void. In an RBMK reactor of the type used at Chernobyl, there's something called a positive void coefficient. For this, and it is beautiful, poisoning the core. Didn't understand it either.
We have to shut down within 24 hours.
No, we're doing the test tonight. Raise power to 700.
We can't raise the power from here. The rules.
Don't talk to me about rules.
If we fall from 80%.
No, we fell from 50% of power.
50%.
The rules
But what you're saying makes no sense.
raise the power.
No. I won't do it. It isn't safe.
See, if I say it's safe, and if the two of you disagree, then you don't have to work here, and you won't. I wasn't even there.
What?
Still,
I wasn't in the room when they raised the power.
If you weren't in the room, then where were you?
The toilet.
Conrad Hamyuk interviewed everyone who was in the control room that night. They all told the same story.
Kremlin, but when they told me they were putting me in charge of the cleanup, and they said it wasn't serious, I believed them.
Like me, any one of them could have done what I did.
you everything we asked for, everything we needed.
The reactor is drowning in poison. To make matters worse, the reactor isn't hot enough to produce sufficient steam. The only way to safely raise power from this state is to do it very, very slowly. So they begin pulling them all the way out. There were 211 control rods in reactor 4. Akimov and Toptonov completely withdrew 205. Remember, control rods are the brakes on this car. Of 211 rods, only 6 now remain in the reactor. Is no longer weighing down the reactivity. But even still, the xenon poisoning is so strong, the best they can do is raise the power to 200 megawatts.
And the steam in the separator drum is too low, 5 atmospheres.
All right, let's all help them. Get it up as best you can. Another few minutes, it'll all be over.
Increases steam. 123 and 40 seconds.
What are you waiting for, Legasov? Tell your lies.
Comrade Yaplov, you'll not be warned again.
123 and 44 seconds. The steam blows more fuel towers apart. We do not know how high the power went. We only know the final reading. Reactor 4, designed to operate at 3,200 megawatts, went beyond 33,000. Sooner or later, that debt is paid.
To be a scientist is to be naive. We are so focused on our search for truth, we fail to consider how few actually want us to find it. But it is always there, whether we see it or not, whether we choose to or not. The truth doesn't care about our needs or wants. It doesn't care about our governments, our ideologies, our religions.
Exactly.
It will lie in wait for all time. And this, at last, is the gift of Chernobyl. Where I once would fear the cost of truth, now I only ask, what is the cost of lies?
This is the original footage. If you didn't watch, you have to watch it. This is the original people. This is what happened. Chernobyl episode ends. Next we'll watch House of the Dragon. Let's move to next. Episode 8, The Lord of the Tides. From House of the Dragon. To me, this episode really defines what a Game of Thrones show is. And beautiful dialogue, amazing set design, costumes are top notch, and drama is as rich as ever. The episode ends with a heartbreaking death. The episode is essentially who will inherit Driftmark once Corlys Valerian passes away. The Lord of Tides is a true masterclass. Let's jump into it. It is goosebumps, right? As I was saying about dark, the same feel. I never skip any of the intro.
really is. We had our son again, so that we might know. To King's Landing, then. What do you mean? We're going to King's Landing. 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 We're going to
Aegon Targaryen.
And this is Viserys.
Viserys. Who are all waiting for next season. I'm the one.
See no one else here, guys. Pretty name.
Get me! How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Why? What is it today? Long enough to note.
What does it matter?
You're right in this, at least.
The son of ice and fire, do you believe it to be true?
Voice on this and all other matters.
As will cease. When the doom fell on Valeria,
Princess Rhaenyra, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, a protector of the realm.
the throne today. Your Grace.
Anyone present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corliss's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Indeed, Your Grace. You're marrying her sons, Jason Luke.
That is no true Valaria. And certainly no nephew of mine.
Good, Chambers, you have said enough.
I will not see it ended on the account of this.
Say it.
But have your time for that.
I want to see again.
That she is a whore.
That's it. Last word.
But have your time for that.
Oof.
He can keep his tongue. Disarm him!
Further strengthening the bond
At least
gladdens my heart and fills me.
not just a king, but your father, your brother, your husband. To be true.
Here is one more confusion he'll make.
Alistair.
His dream. The sacrifice.
You don't know he's talking to whom.
The prince that was promised.
I don't understand this, Alice.
The prince.
Prince Edward.
Do you make the realm? It's called Fedora. You are the one.
He's thinking he's talking to Rhaenyra. This is where all gets started. The base. That's it. He died. All the episodes are good. We are waiting for next season. Next is our Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is an American fantasy drama. All you know. I know. It's an adaptation of A Song of Ice and Fire. We have 2 episodes in Game of Thrones. One is season 6 episode number 9 and season 6 episode number 10. So we will start by season 6 episode number 9. I'll get the copyrights for sure. King of web series.
Despite appearances, I think you'll find the signal on the rock. Behind you. Well, not all people, of course. No ruler would ever live to support all of them. But the rebirth of the Marine is the cause of this violence.
You don't approve.
You once told me you knew what your father was.
Beast. If you had not been so arrogant, you could have returned to your homeland with a fleet of ships.
We are here to discuss terms of surrender, not to trade insults. The terms are simple.
I imagine it's difficult.
We can run the scenes. We need to watch this. The real battle of the bastards.
You suggested one-on-one combat, didn't you? I think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
So that's the end of the episode Battle of Bastards, and we are going to watch next one, The Winds of Winter. This is really my favorite. I love this background music. I used to hear this even though the scenes are not peaceful, but I get peaceful while hearing this background music. Sassy.
I prided myself before the gods. Guilty, depravity, dishonesty, profligacy.
Show some mercy to those who kneel before.
On high guard.
I have to go. I'm late for the trial.
Oh my god.
More important things to do with my time than waste them.
He will see, then that's it. What a plan.
You have nothing to fear, Rose. The trial will begin shortly.
Only few seconds.
I need help.
An explosion. It's a kind of. Oh my god. What a scene. Quite satisfying for her. she can drink wine. The plan accomplished successfully.
I drink.
I'm ready to take a cup of tea.
He's going to die.
The plan is defeating your enemies, isn't it? But the one battle
He died. We received no.
Okay, the lost.
The princess Shri.
Tell him what you did to her.
A little girl alive.
I only do what my lord commands. Her own blood knew.
Diplomacy. Do shut up, dear. That's not what I'm after now.
You're absolutely right.
Go on.
I like this combination.
I said farewell to a mother.
Wow. Look at the next scene. The revenge.
My name is Arya Stark. I want you to know that the last thing you're ever going to see is the Stark smiling down at you as you die.
What a scene. He's
Thank you, Uncle Ben.
the birth of Jon Snow.
All is not over. And I promise you, friend, the true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
But in that hour of greatest need, you refused the call. And you refused the call. But House Mormont remember, we know no king, but the king in the north whose name is Stark. I don't care if he's a bastard. That Stark's blood runs through his veins. He's my king, from this day until his last day.
Protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
That's it. That's it. So that's a quick recap of the best in the world, which is Game of Thrones. And we are going to move to the next one, final one. So that is none other than Breaking Bad. So total Breaking Bad have 62 episodes. Out of that, we have selected 3 episodes, which is season 4 episode 13, season 5 episode 14, and season 5 episode 16. So let's move on. So only we will be showing a little bit of the episode. We won't play complete episodes because we get the copyright. Also the video will be long and we will have only main sequence. So let's start with season 4 episode number 13. This is really nice combination.
Where can we find guys? Maybe one place where I can surprise him. See me coming. Overblown, because all I basically said was doctors thought maybe wrong. I was poisoned. I'm sure they appreciate that.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You're here, by the way. If you'd have bothered to answer the phone or the door, maybe I wouldn't have. Forget it. Here? Serious? Why would he be here? And what gives you the right to break down my door? Look, I just need a number, okay? That's all. Oh, good. Our boy told me took him there. Is it one of the patients? Someone? Is it definitely can't very well. I'm offering you an opportunity for revenge. Is it deer? Is it deal? Honey, dia in the word. Help me out.
Oh my god. He's waiting. The time has come.
But whomever is making threats against him.
This is clearly a ploy or a trick or something designed to get Hank out into the open. Maybe you were going to.
E-I-O-U-V-W-X-Y. All right. Yeah, exactly.
These are the main scenes in this episode, I think. He takes revenge.
I've got work to do.
He's got more room. And it's worse than that. I should get back.
It's over. We're safe.
So that's the season 4, episode number 13, Face Off. And we will move to next.
I know. How long?
Well, if we had a freezer, because that's liquid.
Like I'm an idiot.
Hi, honey, it's me. Right here before.
Got eyes on Bateman? Down that gully there?
This is really heartbreaking.
EPA agent, your brother-in-law. We did you a solid. You weren't supposed to be here. Too late now. How's about you tell me what was going down out
Between him and me. Let's go.
Come on.
Trying to track.
Square. Hey man, I gotta know where square. Backward.
I watched her die. I watched her overdose and got choked to death.
For the rest of my life. I'm calling Uncle Hank.
He's not answering. Probably because...
Attack right now. Mom, Aunt Mary, they said that you were arrested? They said that you're some kind of drug dealer?
No, just come inside, please. Now, come inside. Come on.
Let's go. We have to go right now. That's what we have to do.
Don't say one more word. Get out of here now. I think he might have killed somebody. Yeah. He's still here. You bring her back!
Maybe now you'll listen. Maybe now you'll use your damn head. You know, you never believed in me. You were never grateful for anything I did for this family. You have to stop. You have to stop this. It's your world. It's illegal. What about it anyway? Nothing. I think it's me. Me alone. Nobody else.
Well,
That.
This is the end of season 5, episode number 14. Next is season 5, episode number 16, the last episode. It's called Felino. It's an anagram of the word finale, and it is also inspired by the character Felina from the song El Paso by Marty Robbins, and which is featured throughout the episode. He ensures his family's future will be financially settled, makes sure wife will be free from the charges, takes out the remaining bad guys, and pulls a heroic sacrifice to save Jesse Pinkman. So let's jump into it. Now he's living in this world.
Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart.
This is what Felina. Started with the light dress and ending with the dark dress. It depicts his character from the good to bad.
Kind of.
He's protecting completely his family.
What do you need? Have you heard anything? Is it still being sold?
Knock down a meth lab.
You're running out of methamphetamine, aren't you? I can do the math. You've been at it long enough. You must be running low. And Steve, put them in that hole. You trade that. I liked it.
He's sacrificing himself.
Block you got it. 500 or 425?
Her too. Want your money back? You wanna know where it is?
I want this! No!
So heartbreaking. So that's it. There are many episodes are good. We can't include everything. If you didn't watch any of it, please watch. It is worthy of time. Thank you for watching. We'll come back with another video of reaction and see you soon.